Thank you for coming out in this fucking wicked piss of weather. I like people in Boston going, is it wicked pisser? No, this is wicked pisser. This is fucking weather. They go, cold enough for you? Fuck yeah. My nipples can cut diamonds. My balls have disappeared. My dick is in a witness protection program. No longer here for you, Robin. I'm no longer here. I have gone away. I just want to thank Boston for my Academy Award. Thank you right off the bat. Thank you. Fucking A. You know, we didn't film all of it here, but some. If you want to get an Academy Award, make a movie about Boston. You have to do The Departed, Mystic River. It's always about gangsters, but what the fuck? Here we go. My favorite was in The Departed. Everyone's doing like a Boston accent except for Nicholson. He's going, fuck no, I'm Jack Nicholson. Everyone else is going, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Chief, what's up? How about now? And he's like, no way. I'm playing Whitey Bulger without Whitey being involved. There's a game show for you. Where's Whitey? Who the fuck knows? Hey, congratulations. Where did you find your mayor? Who the fuck is he? My God. Wow. Jesus. He makes Bush look like Churchill. My God. The former mayor was a man of great stature. What? Lyndon Johnson, LSD. No. And the parking problem in this city is an Alcatraz around my neck. No, it's not fucking anything like that. Meanwhile, the councilwomen are playing Stuff and Run. It's like, God bless. Well, it's one thing to, do something, but then have videotape like, what, is this good? Is this shit, you getting this now? Putting it in the panties and shit. And even OJ was caught on videotape. And what the fuck, OJ? 13 years to the day of being acquitted for murder. He's convicted of felony manslaughter. Even the devil's going, you're a fucking moron. What the fuck is with you? My God, you don't get a girlfriend who looks like your ex-wife and then beat the shit out of her. And you definitely don't write a book called If I Did It. No. My God, you're making Mike Tyson look like Nelson Mandela. This is not. And I think Michael Jackson's somewhere in Dubai going, shit happens. Right about now, Michael's transformed into Gollum. He's, no, Precious loves his voice. No, not Jesus. No, I want us now. Go away. Well, it's nice to be here. What is that accent fucking? All my folks down here, my Beacon Hill people, nice to have you here. Dear Christ. Tough times economically, my God. Difference between a pigeon and a hedge fund guy is a pigeon can still leave a deposit on a range phone. Fucking A. And the Beacon Hill, I love the Beacon Hill ladies who have Botox going, don't I look great? Yeah, in a slight stroke kind of way. Fuck off. They've had so much surgery, you go, what are these lumps under my eyes? Those are your nipples, madam. What's this? Don't ask. It's lovely, though. Meanwhile, well, I see you, baby, I see you. I sense that. Easy, Petey, easy. North American cougar, watch yourself. They usually hunt in packs of 3. There he is, he's single. Dear Christ, my God. Are there any people from Southie here? You fucking know you are. My God. Bruins are in first place. Way to go. Yes. A sure sign of the apocalypse. Fucking A. Your fans are fucking crazy. I mean, the craziest fans, you know who you are Boston Red Sox fans. You know you. Fuck. My God. You make Oakland Raider fans look Buddhist. You came to play in San Francisco, an exhibition game against the Giants, which wasn't fair. It was like the dream team against Pakistan. We didn't do very well. We were like little Special Olympic kids, like, let's play against the Red Sox. And the whole stadium was full of Red Sox fans. And and here the Giants fans are like, I need a latte. But give me a beer here, you fuck. Give me a beer. And this little kid in front of me went, go Giants. And this Red Sox fan went, shut the fuck up, you little queer. Whoa. Easy, Father Pete, that's my nephew. The fuck? That's before alcohol. Once you get loaded, my God. Alcohol in professional sports is like cocaine and pornography. It's a lot of angry pricks watching other people score. You fucking prick, you bastard. Maybe, since you just decriminalized, did you legalize marijuana or just decriminalize it? Decriminalize. There's a guy going, yeah, just decriminalized. Maybe you could sell some of that at Fenway. Get your weed here. Make a slow game go slower. Don't be so angry by the 7th inning. Instead of a 7th inning stretch, you'll have the 7th inning snack. It'll be cool. Instead of take me out to the ball game, it'll be Stairway to Heaven. And by the end of the game, people go, what inning is it? I fucking don't know. But the Jumbotron is moving. Got down, man. Got down. So we're about to celebrate Thanksgiving, that wonderful time of year when we gather all of our relatives and go, God, am I thankful they don't live with us. Oh my God. A time of dysfunction celebrated forever and ever. Where your dad has a couple of cocktails going, your aunt's a whore. She's right here, Dad. She's right next to you. Oh, fuck, sorry. What was the first Thanksgiving like? What was it? You have to realize it was pilgrims. Pilgrims, they landed right near here. Pilgrims who are Puritans. Puritans who are people so uptight, the English fucking kicked them out. How fucked up do you have to be for the English to go, get out? Take your little pimp shoes and get the fuck out. And they landed here going, hello. We bring you guilt, syphilis, and alcohol. Enjoy. Here you go, Chief, have one of these. Keep going till your feathers float. Good luck. And meanwhile, the Indian's going, you try this. It'll be good for you. What is it? Just try. God, your feathers are pretty. Shit, I'm hungry. Let's stuff bread up that bird's ass and have a feast. Yeah. And some walnuts and cranberries, too. Fuck yeah! But this is Boston. This is where history takes place. I love it whenever, like, in the last 8 years, I've been saying, it's unpatriotic to question. What the fuck? This was where the Boston Tea Party was. Here are you going, here's your fucking tea. Here's your taxation right here, King. Fuck you right here. And then they had the balls to write a constitution that said all men are created equal while owning fucking slaves. That's kind of nice. There's Thomas Jefferson going, we're all created equal. There's Sally Hemings going, you lying motherfucker. Thomas, you told me, baby, please, baby, I'm gonna get through that shit soon. Baby, I swear to God, 100 years from now, you'll be free. I swear to fucking God. 100 years after that, you'll get civil rights, music, and football. Good luck. And then, a little bit after that, on November 4th, 2008, the dream came true. Yes, indeed. Great God Almighty, the dream came true. Obama, Bama, Fofama, Fee, Fi, Mo, Mama. Barack, meaning blessing. Hussein, don't ask. Obama, an old Kenyan word for Kennedy. But it's a great thing. And I'm sure there's some Irish people going, he's black Irish, he's an Obama. He's one of our people. And I'm sure there was one person that night he came out in Chicago, that little lady in Minnesota was expecting him to come out and go, Allah Akbar! But instead he came out and was so eloquent and amazing, just passionate. A little Baptist got out there, and I'm hoping at the inauguration he really kicks out. It'll be like, Mr. Obama, you are now President of the United States. Motherfucker, yeah! Let's do this! Barack in the White House, West Wing! Gonna put a basketball court in the Rose Garden, fucking A, let's do it. This is members of my cabinet, the Eric Holder, my legal eagle. The Colin Powell, a man who's not gonna throw in the motherfucking towel. And here she is, Hillary C., friend of Bill, let's get her out of, work that big booty, girl, work that big booty. Yeah. We're going down Pennsylvania Avenue with the top down. Yo. Could happen. Woo! That'd be cool. We have to have a moment of silence. The end of George II, the reign of George II is over. The reign of error has ended. My God, God's gift to comedy is leaving. A self-opening piñata, if ever there was one. A man who said, I'm the decider. No, sir, you're the president. You make decisions. Decider is what comes in little jugs. Now, he also said, people misunderestimate me. Went, no, they don't. And I go, what the fuck? Now that he's not president, what is he going to do? He can't go on a speaking tour. That's a given. That pretty much leaves NASCAR. That's all that's left. All right, W, here's what you're going to do. You're going to take a left turn, 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 come into the pits, get some gas, get back out there, take a left turn. Shit, run that by me again. I think an alternative could be stand-up comedy, because he has 8 years of amazingly stupid shit. Incredible. He has stuff that even Buddha would go, dude, fuck. Things like the question that's never asked, is our children learning? I just found out a lot of our imports come from other countries. America, where you can put food on your family. Our enemies are looking for terrible ways to destroy this nation, and so are we. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. You can't fool me again. You have to have some sympathy for W, though. He comes from a family where the smart brother is named Jeb. So you have to kind of go, I get it, baby, I get it. And I saw him speak at the Clinton Library, and he had a tough gig. He had to follow Carter. He had to follow his father, who kicked ass. He had to follow Clinton. And he got up there and said an amazing thing. He got up there and said, the only person I'm afraid of up here is my mom. And even Freud went, fuck yeah! If it's not one thing, it's your mother. I'll take anything off the top shelf. It's really a bitch when your mom's on the dollar bill. That must be scary as shit. And it was really sad. Recently, did you see him at the G8 economic conference? All the world leaders, everyone's going up there. No one would shake his hand. He was like, they're like, nobody likes me. They're like, get the fuck away from me. The only person who ever really hung with him and was like friendly and kind was Tony Blair. And every time Tony was standing next to W, it was like the United Nations production of Rain Man. It was so sweet. It was really nice. We stand economically on a precipice. Definitely on your precipitation. Definitely precipitation. W, do you know the price of gas? Definitely don't know the price of gas. Definitely don't know. Do you have a cure for this economic problem? Yes, I think I have a possible cure for the economic problem. $750 billion divided between 200 million Americans over the age of 20, taxed at a 10% tax rate, gives $235,000 per person. Not a bad way to start economic stimulus. Not a bad way. Don't know. Gotta go watch Judge Souter now. Gotta go talk to Judge Souter. But here it is. I've just got the new 20, since we're worried about the new economy. It's the new it's actually the new Henry Paulson $100 bill. There's a picture of Henry Paulson on one side, the little guy from Monopoly on the other side going. And instead of God we trust, it just says, trust me. Spend before Tuesday. $750 billion. My friends who do cocaine are going, that's a lot of money. And you spend that in 1 week, and now you're economically freebasing. Then it's like, God damn! Then it's like the Secretary of the Treasury is like, God, baby, I need some money, motherfucker. Oh, baby, come on. I just ran into some bad subprimes. You know what I'm saying? I need some liquidity. You know what I'm saying? I need $750 billion by Tuesday. My financial instruments are clean. I would not fuck you again. And you're going like $750 billion. The real number, some people say, is close to $1 trillion. That's a number that even Stephen Hawking would go, that is a shitload of zeros. That is a lot of fucking money. That is the distance to Uranus. That is a long way. And they say the economy is essentially sound because people are considering buying things. So that's like saying fat people are healthy because they might exercise. And how the fuck are we going to raise this money? Is it going to be Bill Gates doing a telethon singing My Way? No. And we went all around the world asking other people for help. It was like we went to the French, and the French went, I feel so bad for you, huh? $750 billion, that's like 10 euro. I don't know, it's crazy. We went to the Chinese went, we got no money, we are strapped, we just had the Olympics, we have no money. And the Russians went, fuck you! We are glad you are drowning in your own liquidity. You are drowning in the liquidity of your own capitalism. Mr. Medvedev, why are you not speaking? Putin was drinking water. Oh! Russian ventriloquism. What do you feel about Putin? And who can raise this money? Where can we get this fucking money? Well, one possibility is the Saudis. They have the money. That's chump change. So you go to a Saudi going, excuse me, could you give us $750 billion? I will give you $750 billion. All I want is a picture of Angelina Jolie and Clay Aiken. And that became the issue of the whole election. That and the fact we're in a war that even the Germans went, I got a bad feeling about this. We're in a war that Henry Kissinger went, I'm out. And Bin Laden, where the fuck? 6'7" Arab on dialysis, and we still fucking can't find him. Wow! How do you do it? Location, location, location. But then the election was basically you had, Obama, Fresh Prince, and then McCain, Uncle Fester on the Addams Family. Now, and it got ugly. Remember, they started throwing accusations early on. He's calling him a terrorist. He's a socialist. And people go, why? Why does it get ugly in American politics? Why do they throw nasty rumors? Well, Lyndon Johnson once said this years ago. He was in an election, and he said this to one of his assistants. He said, I want you to spread a rumor that my opponent fucks chickens. And his assistant said, you can't say that, sir. He said, I know. I just want to see him deny it. He's like, what damn? And the first debate, oh man, the first debate was amazing. Two people speaking in complete sentences. I was going, thank you, Jesus. After 8 years of W, I thought our political process was like the Special Olympics of politics. I was like, every time W would speak, here's some pudding, way to go. You remember that one debate when W was debating Kerry and he had that weird device on his ear? I always thought Cheney was backstage going, move your arms. Look to the right, look to the right. No, don't say that, no, don't say that, no. I would while away the hours. God damn it. Dick Cheney, man, shot a guy in the face hunting quail. Quail are a flightless bird that are only 6 inches tall. To get him that high, you have to drop kick the motherfuckers. That's like, oh, fuck, sorry, dude. Got down. And the second debate, remember, got a little more, like McCain got a little like, that one. That one. Then he went to the one black guy and said, a week ago, I bet you don't know who Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac was. I'm sure the black guy's going, I bet a week ago you didn't know who the fuck Bernie Mac was. And the third debate, it looked like his fucking head was going to explode. He starts to look like your uncle who's on a new drug and hasn't got the dosage right. And you find him wandering around the mall. Uncle John, I know where Osama is. Tell me, where is he? I'm not going to tell you today. And he has a short temper. I was waiting for Jane Fonda to walk out and have him go, you fucking bitch! You gook sympathizing whore! Forgot I could lift my arms that high. Shit! And it sure didn't help having Sarah Palin. That did not help. Did Ronald Reagan have a kid with Paris Hilton? Is that where they found her? It was like some genetic engineer went, give me a clone of Paris Hilton, Reagan's sperm. Or did they find her some reality show called Project Running Mate? Was that it? Here comes Sarah. Her hobbies are breastfeeding and helicopter hunting. She can balance a budget or skin a fucking moose. Let's bring her down here. With that Jiffy Pop hairdo and that Fargo accent, that shucks and awe. Polar bears are not endangered, they're just unlucky. Shucks and awe, you know. My God. And when they brought her out at the convention, the whole family was out there. All they needed was a hair-lipped dog going, Murph, easy. Passing the baby around like a joint. Hold the baby, hold the baby. And her daughter's fiance looked so happy to be there. This is my daughter's fiance. Oh, fuck. If you fucking move. And this is my secessionist husband. And who knew that Katie Couric was the cutting edge of journalism? I never knew that. Fucking A, man. With insightful questions like, what do you read? That's a trick question. Nope, not really. And when she said she knows about Russia because she can see it from her backyard, I can feel the sun on my face. That does not make me an expert on solar energy. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, no. And the difference between her and Cheney is she shoots you, you stay fucking down. You do not get up. She will have you gutted and on the wall next to Barbara Walters. Like, two of you like, she asked the wrong question. There's a lot of three-legged wolves in Alaska going, bitch got my leg. Fucking A. And now the last few days of the election, she was letting her hair down. She was, I thought she was going to take the glasses off, pop the Prada. How do you like my northern slopes now, boys? Drill, baby, drill. Mine, baby, mine. And do you think Clinton was sitting at home the whole time going, where was she when I was in office? Fuck. Shit. Woo! She's hot in a global warming kind of way. Poor fucking Bill, man. How unlucky is he to find the only Jewish girl who couldn't get a stain out? How sad. It's like, fuck. And people got mad at Hillary, too. They're getting angry at her that she didn't go trailer park on his ass. Like, she didn't throw his stuff on the White House lawn. Like, Bill Clinton, get your shit out. Get your shit out. And he wasn't on the lawn like an episode of Cops going, I love you, baby. And people, when she was running for office, they're going, I don't know about a female president. I really don't know. What, you're worried that every 28 days she'd be going, I can't talk to Putin. I'll just balance my budgets and watch my stories. Listen, she is 60. She has her own global warming right now. She is one tough lady. And if you want to vote for sexy, you know, it's like you're thinking sexy, I want sexy. But look throughout history. You've had great female politicians, leaders, Elizabeth I, Catherine the Great, Golda Meir, Indira Gandhi, Margaret Thatcher. These are women you don't want to fuck, but you definitely don't want to fuck with them. They are scary. Woo! And I know some people are going, let's vote sexy. And they're looking at Sarah like, sexy. If you want sexy, the president of France has a wife who fucked Mick Jagger. Even the French are going, top that, eh? The Italians elected a porn star to their Congress. They go, deal with that shit. Hey, good luck to you. I've got a guy I think could make all of them go, oh my God. How about this? Jack Nicholson. Yeah, man, he runs for office. He's got great movies to quote from. You can't handle the truth. Yeah. And you'll never have a sex scandal because Jack has fucked everyone. He would be up there going, I had Angelina Jolie and afterwards she adopted me. And you'll never have a drug scandal. Jack's done every known drug. He'd be the only guy in the world that Keith Richards would go, I have to go home now, Jack. Where you running, you pussy? I really have to go. You have to be careful. The whole celebrity politics thing, voting for a celebrity. Listen, I live in California, 60% Hispanic state. We have an Austrian governor. Even old Nazis are going, that's wrong. That is so fucking wrong. And Arnold could run for president if it wasn't for that tiny clause in the Constitution that says, if you're an immigrant from outside, born outside the country, you cannot run for president. Oh, Arnold, the little immigrant boy with a dream and a vial of anabolic steroids. No. And he's married to Maria Shriver, who is a Kennedy, who is getting thinner and fucking smaller and thinner. I believe he's living off of her. I believe he is sucking the Kennedy out of her. Becoming a Kennedy by ingestion, drawing it out of her slowly but surely. Becoming an Austrian Kennedy now. And now, that is why he is a moderate Republican, which is kind of cool. It's like a Volvo with a gun rack. You don't see a lot of them. And in terms of energy, he's kind of moderate. He's got moderate policies. Stem cell research, yes. Energy policies, yes. Immigration, a little old school. Arnold, how will you handle immigration? I will build a wall. Even the Chinese go, that will not work. They will go around your fucking wall. And who will build the wall? The people you're trying to fucking keep out. You better invent some self-picking fruit real quickly. And self-cleaning houses. Oh, you're up to shit creek now. It's fucking insane. The other issue that people don't talk about is like global warming. Biden was saying global warming is real. Sarah was going, it's Mother Nature having hot flashes. Okay. On a day like yesterday, people in Boston are going, fuck global warming, it's insane. You guys are going, it's so fucking cold. That's no global fucking warming. Everywhere else in the world, it is crazy ass. It's like Mother Nature's like turned into Sybil. Even the trees are like, the leaves are falling off, then they're coming back on. They're like Anne Hesh. I'm in, I'm out, I'm in. They're like, it's crazy shit. San Francisco, the weather's normally like 60. Recently, it's been like 95 in November. People in San Francisco are sweating like Elizabeth Taylor after a Mexican meal going, oh my God! Oh my God, what is happening? And people in the deep south are going, you fucking pussy. It's not really hot till your man titties start lactating. Sweat starts pouring down the crack of your ass like Niagara. You take the cat outside and it fucking bursts into flames. That's hot latte liquor. That's fucking hot. And even Seattle, a place where normally the sun doesn't shine. You know the phrase, stick it where the sun doesn't shine? That's Seattle, normally. And you go to Seattle and the sun is out. They're bringing their children outside and going, oh, look, go back inside. And you'd think in a place like Seattle where it's kind of depressing and rainy and bleak that they would get depressed. And people in Seattle went, no, fuck that. We are going to caffeinate. They have a Starbucks next to a Starbucks, inside of a Starbucks, next to a Pete, next to a Seattle Zone, next to another little coffee place. And I was like, I tried to quit coffee in Seattle. That's like going to rehab in Colombia. Not a good idea. It's every 5 fucking feet. You need a coffee? Yeah. And another one. And a fucking another one. Do you want a cappuccino? No, I want a fucking Al Pacino. I want hot coffee grain stuffed in my nose. Do it now. And people say, Robin, try decaf. Bullshit, that's like masturbating with an oven mitt. No way. Decaf. No. I need real coffee for 2 reasons. 1, to jumpstart my mind, but 2, and more importantly, to kickstart my colon. That is more important. Everybody over the age of 30 is going, fucking hey, Robin. Dad has his morning coffee, all of a sudden, fire in the hole! I don't care if you're punching the clown, let me in. Dad's got to drop a resume, let him in. All of a sudden, even the dog's going, he's leaking methane. And I thought, wait a minute. I'm leaking methane. I'm my own fuel source. How about this for a car? The new Ford Colon. Here's the ad. Me, shirt, no pants, tubing my ass. Hi, I'm Robin Williams. I've just had a burrito. I'm gonna drive all the way across America. Here's our motto. Fuck green, go brown. The shit's hit the fan literally in the new Ford Colon. Your kids think you're an asshole, now use it. And they talk about alternative fuel sources like hydrogen. I have one word. If you're thinking about a hydrogen car, I have one word for you. Hindenburg. Keep that in mind. The other gas you could use is helium. Great gas, wonderful gas, very light in the air. And also, if you ever get out, you have an accident, you get out of the car with road rage, you're going, I'm gonna kick your ass. Fuck. It's weird, I've got a fuel leak. Oh my God, look at all the clowns getting out of the trunk of my car. This is weird. Oh, I don't want to do anything, so just dance and party. Another great alternative fuel, ethanol. For those who don't know what ethanol is, people in the Deep South are going, that's moonshine, motherfucker. Pure grain alcohol. If you're an alcoholic, there's no better fuel source in the world. You get stopped by the police, you get out of your car going, officer, I've had a few cocktails. My car, on the other hand, is totally fucked up. Even the GPS is going, I don't know where the fuck I am. I had a cocktail, it's just crazy. A tree fucking jumped out at me. Oh, God. Hyundai made a car that could park itself. I was going, where the fuck were you when I was drinking? God, imagine a night of drinking, you get in the car and the car goes, shall I drive home? Fuck yeah. And while you're at it, blow me. The new Ford Fellatio. Not only does it get you there, it gets you off. And why do we have these energy resources? Why are we trying to do something better? Why are we trying to do? Because along with global warming, we're having fucking insane storms. Tornadoes that are a mile wide. Hurricanes like fucking Hurricane Ike. Finally, they have the balls to name a hurricane after a crack-smoking, wife-beating motherfucker. Yeah. Even Tina Turner would go, you better get your shit and get out. Some people like it nice and easy, but Ike never does anything nice and easy. Meanwhile, off the coast of Florida, Hurricane Whitney is slightly confused. Now, you gotta name hurricanes with scary names. Like Hurricane Timmy does not make people want to leave. Hurricane Hitler, on the other hand, people will go, even the old Jews will go, remember what happened to Uncle Phil? Maybe we should get out. Let's move, let's go. And with Hurricane Ike, it was gigantic. Remember the guy in the Weather Channel was going, let's go to the weather map. Fuck! It's the whole fucking map. What used to be blue is now just Ike. And then back to you, Ted, I just shit myself. And there's always those people who stay behind and they interview them afterwards going, oh, you? Well, it's crazy. This is insane. Hurricane came, we stayed in the house and shit just blew down. Fucking tore up the walls and ripped up everything and we had just rebuilt. Time out. How often do you do this? Every year. Why do you rebuild? We love the view. Well, you may want to think about getting some styrofoam furniture there. Stuff that just goes up and down. And I can't give them shit. I live in California. I live on God's Etch-a-Sketch, man. Basically, you have earthquakes are like every other day. It's like 2.5. Not bad. Oh, 5.8. Maybe we should have drinks outside. Even the animals are like, nah, we're okay. But the one they're always telling you is coming is the big one. The big one. But they go, when is the big one? I know, I bet you do. You have got to increase your dosage and take a moment of time. I know, baby, it's okay. Let me just do the act for these other people who aren't severely medicated. Thank you, baby. Whew. We were talking about the big one, the rest of us were. I know you love the big one, but the big one being the big fucking earthquake that the scientists can never tell you when it's going to be. They're going, when will the big one be? Well, could be tomorrow or 10,000 years from now. Well, thanks for the fucking heads up. Thank you. Your only warning is if your parakeet is under the water dish, get the fuck out. If your cat is in the middle of the doorway like, Another warning for you, this is not earthquakes, but it's also to deal with animals. If you have a parrot, do not leave the parrot in the bedroom. They fucking hear everything. You'll have guests over for dinner, and all of a sudden the parrot will go, not the ass! Whoa! Whoa, Petey! Fuck me, Tommy, fuck me! Honey, who's Tommy? It's like, woo! But people go, as long as we have our technology, we'll be fine. Our flat screen TVs, our TiVo, and our Crackberry, we will be fucking okay. As long as my Crackberry's working, I can just, fucking Crackberry broke, oh my God, what's that? A book. I went into a Starbucks, I saw 10 girls sitting around, they were just texting like this, like a little techno witch's coven. One of them looked up and went, I know. Woo! And it's not just a phone anymore, it's a fucking camera. And thank you for not using your cameras tonight, because sometimes there was a lady who just sat in the front row with her telephone camera and was just like this. And I went, lady, turn it off. And she went, how will I remember? The old-fashioned way. You'll have to tell people what you saw, that you saw a hairy comedian. Bidding. And it's so insane. And people they tape everything. It's no longer Big Brother, it's Little Snitch. Like, I see you, if I can see you, I see you. And the phone's not just a phone, it's an MP3 player. If you have a 30 gig MP3 player on your phone, that's 50,000 songs. What is it, 2 years from now, you go, heard that one. And you can Google on your phone. I Googled the word corkscrew. It said, did you mean cocksucker? No. But while you're there, I saw something today. Yesterday, I was walking around and I saw this poor little kid. He had just a phone. He couldn't text, he couldn't take pictures, couldn't play MP3. It was just a fucking phone. And for the price of one espresso, little Raul could have a QWERTY keyboard, so please help. No one should have to press a key 4 times to get the letter T. No one. Please help. And if you have your Bluetooth and you're wearing it in the car and you're driving alone, you look like you're out of your fucking mind. It used to be if you saw someone driving alone talking like that, it'd be like, change fucking lanes. 911, 911, someone's out of their fucking mind going down the Boston freeway. Fucking right. And if your hand's free because of the Bluetooth, that's wonderful. Just do not find another fucking activity for your hands. This does not mean text messaging. You might as well jerk off and juggle. Because your brain's going, why did you have an accident? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know why I had the accident. I don't know. And when you get out of the car, take out your Bluetooth. Join us, 07 of 9. Join us. Please. Because if you can't see the Bluetooth, you're standing at a bus stop like, oh, no. Homeless guys will go, that's my act, you asshole. I hear voices, I just don't have call waiting. I've got a black tooth and blue balls. Fuck you! You yuppie Bluetooth bastard, fuck off! And I'm sure wearing a Bluetooth 24/7 has no effect. Bluetooth, fuck. And they're getting smaller. So fucking small you won't be able to see them. Soon you'll be like, you know, hold on one second. Yo. How you doing? No, I got call waiting. Yeah. I'll make it louder. Yeah. I'll send you a photo. There it goes. Oh my God, you're sending me a file. Cool. Oh, it's a big file. Wow. Oh, and a fax too. How cool. But it doesn't matter. The technology is fucking omnipresent. You don't get to talk to a person anymore on the phone. You'll be going, directory assistance, yes. City and state, please. Boston, Massachusetts. Yes, what would you like? The Orpheum Theater. Did you say anal sex? No. Did you say Oompa Loompa? Fuck no. Would you like to talk to a person? Yes, someone not medicated, preferably, yes. If you'd like to talk to a person, press 1. Beep. If you'd like to talk to someone in English, press 2. Beep. Are you sure you want someone in English? Yes, press 3. Beep. Do you believe England is a great country? Yes, press 4. Beep. Are you somewhat irritated? Yes, press 5. Beep. Are you my bitch? Yes, press 6. Beep. Press 7, you know you want to. Beep. Oh, daddy, press 8. Beep. Press 9, you asshole. Beep. Press 0, you dumb fuck. You should have done that all along. Beep. 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 Hello, did you want to talk to a real person? God! Yes! My God! Are you a real person? Very much a real person. Where are you? I am on the phone with you. What is your name? Abraham Lincoln. Don't fuck with me, Abe. Don't fuck with me, Mork. I have star 69. I know about you Googling cocksuckers. I know about you and Oompa Loompas. I know who the fuck you are. And don't piss me off because I have an atomic bomb and I can say the word nuclear unlike your president, so don't fucking piss me off. In the pair and the changing all the time. Outsourcing and with the time I got your cash when you're... Now, everything I have talks to me. I'm driving in my car. The GPS, I'm going across the Golden Gate Bridge. All of a sudden the car goes, take a right turn. No can do, Hal, it's a bridge. Not that depressed, really. Really, Robin? I saw Bicentennial Man. Shut the fuck up! Fuck you! Beep! And it's a bitchy English voice. It's always, in 1/4 mile, take a right turn. In 1/8 mile, take a right turn. You missed it. Shall I reroute? Or do you know something I don't fucking know? I, who has 15 satellites at my command, you who doesn't look at a fucking map. And if you have a Spanish word, all of a sudden it changes accents. It goes in 1/4 mile. El cojon. I want that to be the voice of my GPS. I want Antonio Banderas to tell me how to drive my car. Drive the car like a real man. Go on the side of the shoulder. Go around the stupid bitches who don't know who you are. Just do this. If you have an old Cadillac, maybe you should have the old GPS, which goes, in a little while there's a turn. Hello? Oops, you missed it, Magellan. Way to go. I'd reroute, except you don't fucking need me, do you? Fine, good luck. I want a Scottish GPS that goes, you fucking missed the turn, but there's another one coming up, you dumb bastard. Just do it. Drive straight, you fuckwad. Drive hard. Be a man. Go past them. Or you get a big old Ford truck, the giant truck. It runs over something going, what was that? Ran over a hybrid. And hybrids, oh my God, they're wonderful, fuel-efficient cars, but they don't make any noise. Even deaf people are going, I did not hear them. I had to put cards in the spokes of my wheels just to go, oh, yeah. That's why there's no NASCAR hybrid races. A NASCAR hybrid race would be, here they come. They're in the pits. People, NASCAR, they want big-ass, kick-ass cars. Blah, 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 blah. I love guys who say, I watch NASCAR for the racing. Yeah, and I watch porn for the acting, you liar! You watch NASCAR to see a fucking Team Viagra go up in flames, you asshole! And there was a guy before the Olympics who actually said this. He said, they should have NASCAR in the Olympics. And even Darwin went, back of the line. This is the ascent of man, you wait here. And before the Olympics, remember when the Tibetans were protesting against the Chinese and they were accusing the Tibetans of being terrorists, which is weird. A Tibetan terrorist is like an Amish hacker, doesn't fit together. And they were accusing the Dalai Lama of fomenting terrorism like he was Lama Dearest. It was like, no! I met the Dalai Lama. Great guy, very spiritual. The gold Rolex was a little fucking strange. It's like seeing Gandhi with bling. You're like, what? Gandhi, who gave you this bling? Puff Daddy gave me this bling. And in San Francisco, we were always ready to protest. We were protesting on behalf of the Chinese, and not on behalf of the Chinese, on behalf of the Tibetans. And the Chinese torch was coming through on its way to the Olympics. It was the Olympic torch. It was going to Beijing. And as it was coming through San Francisco, there were people waiting with buckets of water. They were going to throw it on the torch and put the torch out, like all of a sudden it'd be quest for fire. And the Chinese would go, there is no more flame. We cannot have the games now. There is no more flame. China's a nation of 2 billion smokers. Someone's got a fucking lighter, okay? And then we thought, we will boycott their products. And then you realize, fuck, they make everything. All you have left is a Louisville Slugger and a bottle of Jack Daniels going, go America! Woo! But here's the weird thing. The Chinese even make the Free Tibet stickers. We are not afraid to make money out of you at all times. We take your toys, we make them and send them back to you with a tiny bit of lead. Enjoy yourself. We get done for the burning the coal and send it back to San Francisco as acid rain. Payback is a bitch. We will buy your national debt and Richard Gere will never fuck with us ever again. Shit, but here's my idea. Here's how we can get back some money from the Chinese. We build a Disneyland in Shanghai with characters like Mickey Mouse. It'd be cool. You'll have Duck Xiaoping. You go down Main Street, there'll be 12 Donald Ducks hanging upside down in the market. It'll be cool. And you'll have the Village People's Republic going, Young Mao, there's a place you can go. I say, Young Mao. Or my favorite ride would be, it's a third world after. You come, it is a third world, you join us now. And people said the Olympics ran like clockwork. It was really smooth. There was no pollution in Beijing. Why was this? I have one theory. One theory was they sent 1 billion Chinese into Beijing. Everyone breathe in. And the Olympics themselves ran like clockwork, like beautiful. My favorite event at the whole Chinese Olympics was women's gymnastics. As I like to call it, Chinese daycare. So much fun. She is 16, but she looks 12. And a lot of pedophiles are going, I know. And there's some events that are really strange, like the uneven parallel bars is a bit like horizontal pole dancing. You're like, Daddy wants to watch this alone, if you don't mind. Who invented that? Was there some guy who went, here's my idea for girls to do on a bar wearing tight clothing. All right, I want you to swing on the upper bar, spin around, and then slam your vagina into the lower bar. Swing it on, slam your ass into the lower bar. Swing it on, slam your vagina into the lower bar, and then dismount and make it look like you had a good time. And if your foot goes 1 inch to the right, you're fucked. And they call it women's gymnastics. This is kind of a misnomer. These are not women, these are Shetland females. They're the same size. They do not get any bigger. You'll see them 10 years later. How are you? I'm okay. I still haven't had my period yet. I'm hoping. And who invented the pommel horse? Was it a cowboy with ADD going, I'm on the horse, I'm on the horse, I'm on the horse, 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 off the horse now. But there is, for me, my favorite athletes in any Olympic Games are the African runners. You never have to drug test an African runner. You go to an African runner, you go, are you on drugs? No, I'm looking for food. I am sure there's a chicken in Ethiopia who runs a sub-2-hour marathon. You could win the Boston. You just won the Boston Marathon. How do you feel? What's he saying? He said, where are the Kenyans? Bibi Bakila won the Rome Olympics running barefoot. He was then sponsored by Adidas. He ran the next Olympics carrying the fucking shoes. He said, yes! Fuck product placement. That's so cool. But people are always looking for some little performance advantage, like the American swim team with their new full-body condom swimsuits. You know, why the fuck do they need that? They're totally bodies, they're totally shaved, they're wearing just like a thong and a prayer. Was there one little pubic hair like... That's .001. We got to cut down on the nutsack drag. We got to cut... So, and even the penis is like, I'm in here! But then they win, and they touch the ball .001 quicker. Remember the French relay team? They were going, we will drown the American relay team in the pool. We will fucking piss on you from the wall. We will piss on you from there, you bastards. And the Americans come in, .001, they win. And the French are going, it's their nutsack drags. They have no nutsack drag. They have their nutsack suits are cheating. The French were angry at Lance Armstrong. He won 7 Tour de France. They're saying, he has 1 testicle, he's aerodynamic. Everybody, cut off your ball, you'll be quicker. He's a unipolar, it's unfair. Fucking bastards. Floyd Landis tested positive for testosterone. They took away his title. Testosterone's not a performance-enhancing drug for cycling. Gives you bigger balls, makes you slightly aggressive. It's like saying Viagra is performance-enhancing, but not for cycling. It'll give you a kickstand, that's all. But the people who came up with the idea of slightly really pushing the envelope were the East Germans. Remember that? They had the butch female sprinters in the 70s who would win the 100 meters going, Olga, you just won the 100 meters. Yeah. Question, is that a penis? No. Just a very large clitoris. And they were ballsy. They would give their athletes pure fucking methadone, flat out fucking speed. They'd win a race going, how do you feel? I don't get down for garden. The spiders coming out of my ass are frightening, but I feel that good about I love guys who get caught doing steroids and they look like a fucking Mardi Gras float. They're like this going, do you do steroids? No. Where's your neck? I don't know. Where are your balls? I haven't seen that. I'm saying, why would you do steroids in football? Well, in football, I get the idea, because you have to be a large mountain of flesh, breaking past another large mountain of flesh, and grabbing a little tiny guy and going, tell me about the rabbits. Now, if you get caught doing steroids, instead of banning you from the sport, you have to take another drug to compensate, like ecstasy, okay? It's going to make the huddles a lot more fun. You'll be in the huddle like, hi. You had me at Hut. And people say, Robin, why would they do drugs in baseball? Number one fucking reason, slow fucking game. Now, in the old days, Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it. Remember your grandfather would drink a Coke and go, I dug the fucking Holland Tunnel with my tongue. No. You'd see the old days, the newsreel footage, Babe Ruth would have a sip of Coke, and the next thing you know, he'd be like, those were shot in real time. He was tweaking his tits off. And with baseball, now they're not even doing that anymore. They're doing human growth hormone. How soon before you have attack of the 40-foot left fielder? Nomu, steal home. Ah. Out. Nomu, not out. Ah. Green monster. Ah. But there was a weird time. There was a night when drugs and sports met in a strange confluence, which was the night that Doc Ellis pitched a no-hitter on LSD. For those of you who have ever taken LSD, tell the others how hard that would be. If I took LSD, I'd be walking on the field talking to every fucking blade of grass. How are you? To walk into a major league stadium would be shh, 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 shh. All the fans would be like, ha, ha. The umpire would be like Shiva with 6 arms going, ball, strike, safe, out, ball, strike, safe. Catcher would be a devil mask like this. Instead of a glove, a vagina. Come to mama. Batter would step up to the plate, and it's not a bat, it's a fucking cobra. You walk to the mound, it's a large tit. Oh, no. Even your glove's going, let's do this. You take the ball, I love you, I love you. Past the cobra, into the vagina. Oh, daddy. For 9 fucking innings? Fuck off. But soon it won't be about drugs. It'll be about genetic engineering. Somebody will run the 100 meters in 3 seconds. They're going, are you doing horse genome? No. Will you excuse me while my cock hangs to the ground? I better put that away before the race starts. Having a hard time getting in the blocks. I'll be right with you. One moment, I gotta get in the blocks. And the guy will start the race. Oh, my leg. Sorry, Pete, we have to put you down. And somebody who won the backstroke will be like, Gil, you won the backstroke. It's frightening shit. But I thought about this because my daughter has a dog called a peekapoo, which is a weird combination, genetic combination of a poodle and a Pekingese. It's like an Ewok with legs. The thing is so cute, other dogs go, get the fuck away from me. But I thought about breeding other dogs, weird combinations like pit bull shih tzu, call it a bull shih tzu. Cute little ball of fur that goes right for your nuts, like ah! Or you can have an Irish shepherd, a dog who brings home alcoholics from the bar. Lassie, it's not last call. Oh, there's another bar open there, Lassie. Come on, girl, let's go there. But I have one weird question for you. If you have a dog and a cat, do you think your cat mind-fucks your dog? When you're lying there, you're asleep, the two of them are like, the cat's. Scooby. What? Are you man's best friend? Oh, yeah. Where are your balls? Oh, my God, they were there yesterday. I know that's weird, isn't it? I'm just saying that's weird. And I know you guys, you have hunting, right, in Massachusetts. They hunt here, not like Alaska where every animal's going, Sarah's back. But I live in Marin County, California. No one hunts there. The deer walk around like, what the fuck are you gonna do? They're like supermodels with hooves. They come into your garden like, are these your roses? Bye-bye. And you'll be driving along the road, they jump out in front of you like, oh, fuck, I'm scared. Not really, good night, fuck you. And the raccoons are pissed off because of the recycling. Used to be, you'd put them out the hefty bags, the wonderful hefty bags, the raccoons would go, everybody eats, get over here. But with the fucking recycling, the raccoons are going through the recycling, they're like, the fuck is this? It's just glass and plastic, you bastard. The fuck, I can't feed my kittens with a fucking glass and plastic. Fuck you, you green recycling bastard. I'm spreading this shit all over your lawn. I don't know why I made the raccoons Irish, but it works. Now, it's weird. And in California, and I found out you have them here too, coyotes, fucking, they made it out here too, but what the fuck did they hitchhike across the country going to Massachusetts, give me a fucking ride. I'm a dog, woo, I'm a dog. They come into your yard, they get over the fence and they're like, hey, I'm a dog, hey. You got any small animals you don't need? And your cat's always inside like, listen, I will shit in the box. I'm okay. I don't have to go out there. It's crazy. Fucking nuts. I don't want to go outside. You know, when I was growing up, they used to say, Robin, drugs can kill you. And now my doctor says, Robin, you have to have drugs to live. And I realize my doctor's my dealer now. And a lot harder to get a hold of. And he's always giving me free samples like, yo, Robin, here's some Lipitor, motherfucker. Thin is in, try this shit. I could only give you samples right now because the HMO's on my back, man. I can't do any better. And these drugs have side effects, fucking horrible side effects. Oh my God, when I was growing up, I knew the side effects of the drugs I was taking. Oh my God. Cocaine, side effects were paranoia, ninjas on the lawn. I knew that. Okay. Quaalude, side effects were English as a second language, having a vowel movement. I knew that. Marijuana? Where the fuck? I don't remember much. I was just hungry and happy. It's fucking whoopee! But now there's disorders where the side effects are insane. There is a disorder called restless leg syndrome. What the fuck is that? A tendency to break out into river dance? Oh my God, Grandma's got fucking restless leg. See you kids, I'm going to Dublin, take care. And the side effects for the drug is obsessive gambling and compulsive sexual behavior. I'm going, that's fucking Vegas, you asshole. There was a drug where one of the side effects was anal leakage. If my ass is going like, whoa, I don't think that's a side effect, that's an effect. That's gonna fuck up my day. I don't care whatever the drug does. I really don't want my ass like the Exxon Valdez. Hi, Bob, how are you? Not bad, Ted. I had just a little anal leakage. Really? You want to get out of the pool? And it's getting worse and worse. How soon before the side effects will... This drug may cause rectal ventriloquism. If your asshole starts speaking, call a doctor or get a show business agent right away. That would be a great drug for a politician to have. He'd be going, I believe this country. No, he doesn't. Easy. Lying sack of shit. Take it from me. And the drug that they give everyone over the age of 30 now, maybe even younger, is Viagra. Macoxaflopin. You know that one. What a fucking weird thing. At the age of 57, taking Viagra is like a Civil War reenactment in a wheelchair. Not good. It's basically my dick versus my heart in a duel to the death. All of a sudden, my dick's like, yeah, let's fucking do this, yeah. And my heart's like, okay, let's slow down. We're really beyond this. This is not a good idea. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm gonna throw your back out now to try and slow you down. Ow. Are you coming? No, just my back. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's it. I'm opening up the asshole. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Are you coming? No, I think I'm fucking dying. And when you finally do come, it's like, bleh. Bleh. Two little sperms are like, where are we? I've been waiting 40 years in there. Dear God, is that the epiglottis? Fuck no, I don't know where we are. And I'm sure there's two other sperms in my balls going, wait here. If she puts a finger in the ass, then we go. We'll wait for the magic signal, finger in the ass. Let's do it then. For God, Harry and anus, let's go. The one drug they don't tell you is a drug is alcohol, class 4 narcotic. You never have a warning thing except for pregnant ladies, and that's probably how they got pregnant. It was like, There's never a picture of an abused wife going, shit happens. May cause complete demoralization, may cause you to violate your standards quicker than you could lower them. And people say, alcoholism. What is it, Robin? Well, as an alcoholic, I did the research and I found out. Now, let me give you some warning signs. If you have a night of drinking, you wake up the next morning fully clothed and going, hey, somebody's shitting my pants. Number one. Number two, you have some cocktails, you end up on the freeway going, what are these assholes doing going the wrong way? Number three, you go out for Indian food, you wake up in Bombay with a camel licking your balls. You are an alcoholic. And people compare alcoholism to diabetics, which may be true. I've just never seen a diabetic hanging outside of a Krispy Kreme going, I need money for a Danish motherfucker. And a lot of people say, well, Robin, I'm a functioning alcoholic. Well, it's like being a paraplegic lap dancer. You can do it, but just not as well as the others. And alcoholics, I believe, we're God's rodeo clowns. We're the ones coming out of chute number 5 on a fifth of vodka like, wah-ha! Drawing the bullshit that nobody else will do. And we're moody little fuckers, too. We'll be like, I love you, buddy. Fucking love you. I'll fucking kill you. Oh, I'm sorry, I love you. Step outside. You want a piece of yourself? I'll kick my ass. I'm a drunken master, kung fu fucking master. I will kick my own fucking ass. And we think we're sexy, too. As a drunk, we'll come up to girls going, hey, sit on my face, I'll guess your weight. We don't find that inappropriate. Because as an alcoholic, we'll walk into a bar like, wow, looking for a girl who's going, wow, you're the one. And nothing is more fun or exciting than sex with an alcoholic. It's like playing pool with a rope. Good luck. I love you. I love you. Oh, there you are. I love you. I love you too. And nothing is more fun than the morning after when you're going, who the fuck are you? Oh my God. Oh my God, you're a ram too. And you're wearing lipstick. Oh fuck. I thought you were a hockey mom. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Because as an alcoholic, you have something called a blackout. Not really a blackout, more like sleepwalking with activities. I believe it's your conscience going, I'm out of here, man. You're about to fuck a midget with one tooth. I gotta go. The sheep was crazy. This is fucking insane. Good luck. I'm gonna leave the dick on. Good luck. Oh, I don't want to see this anymore. And people say alcoholics, it's peer pressure. Like, peer pressure for an alcoholic is, psst. Fucking A. And you will do shit that are insane. You will do stuff even the devil would go, dude, that's fucked up. And people say, what's the voice of alcoholism, Robin? Well, it's a very quiet little voice. The same voice you hear as if you go to a large building and you look over the edge. It's a little voice that goes, jump. You can fly. And if you ever think about jumping off a big building, a guy who jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge and survived said this, halfway down, I thought it was a bad idea. But as an alcoholic, you fucking drive yourself into the fucking ground where you end up, everybody's fucking gone and you're all fucking alone, and finally they go, they tried to send my ass to rehab, and I went, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I ended up going to rehab in wine country just to keep my options open. And I was in rehab with a shitload of doctors, and there was a joke in rehab, what's the difference between God and a doctor? God doesn't think he's a doctor. Now. And people always say it's evil that tempted you. What was it, evil? No. They always made, the devil is always, and even Darth Vader was the voice of James Earl Jones going, I'm your father, Luke. It wasn't Truman Capote going, I'm your dad. And the devil's always the witness protection voice. He's always, ah! But it's more quiet. It's more like a marketing kind of voice, like, you fucking know you want to do this. It's kind of like the banality of evil. People go, how does evil start? Well, let me give you a small clue. I was once on a German talk show, kind of a fun thing, if you ever get a chance, do it. And on this German talk show, this woman said to me, Mr. Williams, why do you think there's not so much comedy in Germany? And I said, did you ever think you killed all the funny people? And She didn't bat an eyelash. She went, no. At that point, even God goes, do you get it? And the French production of Anne Frank, she's upstairs now. We have a German Pope now. How did we get a German Pope? Well, it's a tough gig being the Pope. They don't retire the jersey like Magic Johnson. You know, you got to stay Pope to the bitter end. Remember John Paul II? It was like, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I'm not dead yet. And you were lucky at Yankee Stadium he didn't have full-blown dementia going, everybody gets pudding. Pope Pearl pudding, Pope Pearl pudding, pudding. And the Vatican finds out you're dead the old-fashioned way. They come up, a guy with a silver hammer goes, and if you go, he's got one more week, put him back. But when the Pope finally died, they took him through St. Peter's Basilica, 50,000 cell phones. I'm sure that was his last wish. When I die, I want to be a screensaver. And then what happens? All the College of Cardinals, they go into a small room, shut the door, and the only thing that comes out is smoke. I'm going, what the fuck are you doing in there? I believe they have Da Vinci's hookah. I think they're in there like... The last Pope was Polish, right? Okay. How about this? Okay, wait a minute. I know you think, wait, this is a good one. How about this? A Nazi. I'm like, Nazi light. He's like Hitler Youth. He's like Boy Scouts with artillery. It's crazy. The Jews will be like, oh my God. They'll be, oh my God, run away. I was hoping maybe that we could do something crazy like a Latin American Pope, like Pope Enrique, man. With the cool Pope mobile that goes bang, 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 bang. Check it out, the Pope mobile's got shocks that go up and down, dude. Moving around, man. Or you can have Pope Raul, the Brazilian Pope, with the nuns in the thongs going, come on back to the church. Come on back to the church. I know you want to, bald guy. Come on back to the... Come on back. And I'm sure your kids will go, fuck the internet, I'm going back to the church. But it's weird. The Vatican and homosexuality is like, no. Homosexuality is abomination. Time out. You're the Pope? Yes. You're dressed like Liberace's stunt double. Your purse is on fire, your hat's a little phallic, and you're surrounded by hundreds of boys. You've had a problem in that area. Remember the Vatican's three-priest Monty? Find the pedophile, find the pedophile, find the pedophile. Find the pedophile, find the pedophile. You found the pedophile, here's $100,000. Replace the pedophile, find the pedophile. Move the pedophile around. ¿Dónde es allá? ¿Dónde es la pedofilia? ¿Dónde es la pedofilia cuando es allá? And people go, why would there be this problem with pedophilia? Well, number one, the celibacy is a tough gig. You become a priest, more semen than the Fifth Fleet. Good luck. Now we're going to put you in a small dark box once a week, and people are going to tell you their nastiest sexual shit. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Yes, my son. Yesterday I had sex with 2 Thai twins, a slip and slide, a diving helmet, and some KY. Could you say that slower, my son? You get out of the confessional, we put you around pubescent kids. It's like getting out of Jenny Craig going, you're going to be in a Haagen-Dazs factory. Good luck. And then you get the hardcore Christian ministers who are going, homosexuality is an abomination. And the next thing you know, they're caught buying crystal meth from a gay prostitute going, shit happens. We were just playing tummy swords. It's crazy. You remember the senator who tried to pick up on a guy in a men's room by Morse code? How the fuck do you do that? Will you blow me? Maybe. And then there are these guys, they always say, I did not perform a homosexual act. No, you didn't. Elton John's a homosexual act. You just blew that guy. It's okay. The one guy went to rehab for homosexuality. I was going, what the fuck, man? I was in rehab. There was no wing for that in my rehab. There was no cock enders at my rehab. And you guys, you have gay marriage. Is that true in Massachusetts? Yes. Whew. My God. So at least we'll still keep gay people here so they won't all flee to Canada. If they flee to Canada, they'll win figure skating for the next 200 years. They're already the nicest people on the planet. Do you want them to be the best dressed? They're like an apartment over a biker bar going, keep it down, eh? And they can't, and the debates, remember when Biden said, well, we can't call it gay marriage. And then, what are you going to call it? Same-sex marriage. And people have been married a long time are going, that's bullshit. It's always the same sex. Shut up. Oh, it's Tuesday, Harry. You're on top. Ride me, cowboy. There we go. And then you go, we'll call it a union. Then the union guys get pissed going, it's not a fucking union. It's not local pipe suckers number 69. What do we call it? We'll call it homage. I don't know. And the people who come out strongly against gay marriage along with the Catholic Church, the Mormons. The Mormons coming out against gay marriage is like a leper giving a facial. What the fuck? These are the people who invented polygamy. Who came up with that concept? Who said, well, my one marriage isn't going so well. I'd like to double down. Fuck you, idiot. Why would you want more than one strong opinion, you asshole? Even if you marry a deaf and a blind girl, they will communicate and work out that you're the asshole. I've been married to several women, but in sequence. And here's what I've learned. In marriage, there's penalties for early withdrawal and depositing in another account. Remember that. Please. Even hardcore Indians will go, do not let the white snake sleep in the cave of sorrows. No. Hey, hey, 7. Hey. And alimony, they say alimony because all the money would scare the shit out of people. But here's the drill, man. Divorce, instead of banning gay marriage, let's work on maybe tightening up divorce a little bit because the physical penalties are not working that well. The financial ones, look at Donald Trump. He's like, this one's broken, bring me another one. Maybe make it a little harder. If you get divorced, you have to give up a body part. Besides the balls, that's different. Now, if you see a guy going, Tim, you've been married 3 times. Yes, I have, Robin. Bob, how many times have you been married? Larry King would just be a fucking head on a stick. And then you get the hardcore creationists of going, you are the people that believe the Flintstones should be on the History Channel. What is going on? And they're going, we're against cloning. I'm going, they've had cloning in the South for years. It's called cousins. Get over it. And then they have these polygamy cults where they have all these kids, and even it's like Country Bear Jamboree meets Children of the Corn. What the fuck? If the answer to who's your daddy is multiple choice, move on. And you talk about intelligent design, look at the human body. You have a waste processing plant near a recreation area. What the fuck? God was an engineer. That's the old joke. But they say the platypus was an animal designed by committee. Was the human body designed by committee? Were there groups of people going, Bob, do you have those designs for the human reproductive system? I do, Ted. Let's show you. Normally, the mammal penis is retractable. We decided to do something kind of interesting. We made the human penis collapsible. Kind of fun. And we made the covering optional. Murray found that one. What a great idea. And we took the covering off. It was a little pointy. A lot of the females were going, ouch. So we said, we better soften that up. Bob came up with a great idea. Bob, what was your idea? A mushroom cap. We put the mushroom cap on the top, and it kind of made it cute. When it's retracted, it looks like something out of Fantasia. And when it's fully erect, it's like a little soldier, like, And we put a piece of string so you can tune it. That's kind of fun. And initially, we were going to have the semen just come out the bottom like a burpee seed splitter, like, I went, no. Keep it coming out the top. Why lose a good thing? And Ted came up with the idea of running urine through there and multitasking. We call it coming and going. Kind of fun. And initially, we were going to store the semen inside the penis, but it was like a toothpaste tube, so gone. So we decided we need something to kind of store the semen in and manufacture it. And Bill came up with a great idea. Bill, what was your idea? Nuts. Initially, we used walnuts, which was kind of interesting because the human males were going, I can't sneak up on the females. We're going, why? Okay, we better soften that up a little bit. So Bob came up with a great idea. Bob, what was your idea? Balls. initially we used 3 balls, and here's some of the tests with the 3 balls. They're going pretty much everywhere. The one in the middle just stays there, and the human male was like, whoa, whoa. We went, we better put those in a bag. So we didn't. The only thing we had lying around was some old turkey neck, so we put it in that. And it's ugly. Next to the human asshole, it's one of the ugliest things I think we've made. But the good news is, because of the wrinkles, on a hot day they hang down to your knees, and on a cold day they disappear. But the human females are going, that's ugly, cover that up or I'm not going down there. So we decided to put some garnish around it. Initially we put hair everywhere, including the top of the penis, and it looked a lot like my Uncle Phil. Like, hello, hi, how are you? And then we decided, we'll just make it like a topiary at the bottom. And initially the hair was straight, and the females were, my eyes, okay. We made it curly, so it's like soft and fun. And the females, once they saw it was curly, they went, I'll go down there now. So it was which is kind of fun, because you could start the penis mentally, orally, which is a lot of fun, manually if you're alone, and if you play with the balls, it's nice. And Pete found this out, finger in the ass. Big surprise. We did find something out with the balls. Bobby found this out by accident. If you hit the balls really hard, it's a total system reset. It's like, whoa, it's a reboot. Everything, whoa. The balls retract, the asshole opens, everything went down for a brief time. Thanks for taking one for the team, Bob. That was brave. Initially, we gave the human male about 800 sperms, and those were gone in 2 seconds. And now we gave him 8 to 9 billion, and he shoots them everywhere. Tits, drapes, I don't know. We're hoping some make it to the vagina. We're hoping. In terms of the female program, Carl came up with a great idea. We have the normal female genital slit, but Carl came up with a brilliant accessory. Carl, what was your idea? Curtains. Kind of you accessorize the curtains, and we went, that's lovely. And we had some old lips, and we said, try those. And initially, we made it horizontal, and the damn thing talked. It was like... And a lot of the men were going, I'm not going down there if it talks. I've already got one opinion up here. I don't want more lip down here. It's like, okay, all right. So we said, okay, we made it vertical, and now it just farts occasionally. The first time it went off, it was like, whoa. The asshole went, that's my job, easy. Yours will smell. Yours will be smelling. But we thought we needed one other little thing, and Clint came up with a brilliant idea. We named it after him. It's kind of a fun thing. A doorbell. You ring the doorbell, the curtains open, and some guys can't find it, and others don't know when to stop ringing it. But you ring the doorbell, the curtains open, and the penis goes in, and Billy did a choreography with the balls. It's kind of, you get them going, they're like, whoa, ding, ding, ding. And they get the sperm really active, and then boom, it goes off inside the female, hopefully. And the female will carry the egg, because initially we gave the egg to the human male, and he kept losing it. So we thought, okay, the male will feed the infant. We gave the male 2 breasts, and he was like, okay, just nipples, that's fine. We went to the female and gave her 8 breasts like a normal mammal, and the human male was like, ha, 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 ha. 2 hands, 2 tits, that's it. And the human female will carry the egg, and every 28 days it's flushed, and be careful on those times. And we were like, whoa, watch out, it's a little scary. But she will carry the infant, and the infant will come out through the curtains, and they get wide. Broadway, like, hello? And then she will give birth, and she will also feed the infant. The male will assist. But we do have one major design flaw. The human male has a penis and a brain and only enough blood to run one at a time. But essentially, this is what we have. After all these years, this is the human body. And when people want you to augment your body, like girls, your boyfriend will go, baby, I want you to get your tits done for me. I want you to get big old fun pillows. And you should go, okay, sweetheart, if I get fun pillows, I want you to get big old volleyballs. Big old hacky sacks. Because if I'm going to be uncomfortable, I want you to have a bad day too. And you don't need to put in pillows. Just put in a squeak flower and a squirt toy. We'll be like, and we'll put a whistle in my penis so when you blow me, whee! But what's the drill? What do we have for birth control now after all these years? What do we have for birth control? You have this, there's always, that's one. Number two, you have the French morning after pill where the French are always going, your baby is gone, how sad for you, huh? And number three, the same thing your grandfather had to use, the French envelope, the condom, there it is. That's all you have in that moment there where you're going like, yeah, baby, let's do this. Did you bring protection? Sure I did, baby, I got a gun. No, you fucking idiot. Time to put on a condom. Yes, that moment, I got one right here, baby. I love you, let's do this. Just keep working on PD while I get this out here. Who the fuck made this childproof? This is... Meanwhile, your penis is like, I'm melting! You didn't make the deadline! Ah! You and your little condom, and you're trying to put it on, it looks like Gollum in a hazmat suit. Ah! And then Madame must do the Maginot line of self-defense. Yes, the diaphragm, in that ever sexy movement, like, I'll be right with you, my love. I'm just doing a brief magic act here, my darling. Just putting in a small bathing cap in my vagina. Be right there, my darling. Let's do this. Oh, my God. 5-second rule, my love. Let's do this. Beep, beep, beep. And please, make sure that what you put in there is spermicidal jelly and not some topical anesthesia. Oh, please. Or your boyfriend will be going, baby, can I ask you a question? What did you put in your diaphragm? Because I can't feel my fucking face. I love you, but I can't feel my fucking face. And I love you. I love you. And with all of that, still the sperms make it through. Because I believe they're trained to keep swimming no matter what the cost. If you land on the tits, make your way to the navel. If you end up in the ass, good luck. And if you're swallowed, swim towards the light. Because all it takes is one little motherfucker, one little tadpole of love. Break through the mitosis square dance, X and Y, X and Y. 18 years later, you're paying $40,000 a year for college. What the fuck? But then 9 months later, there you are in an emergency room going, thanks for wearing a condom, you asshole. Is Bush still president? He's gone? All right, I'll stay. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Go! Run away! Sit down, those of you. Go if you have to go, quick. I know people are going, I was going to get the car. Fuck, he's back. He's like, oh, fuck, no, he's going to do more. Oh, you bastard. First of all, I just want to thank Boston for being a fucking amazing place. Wow. Wow. What a wild city. God damn, you've got everything. You're fucking crazy as hell, but also very intellectual. So it's like, you got it all going down. Thank you, dude. Fuck. Metallica, wrong night. One other thing, just a brief warning, if you're drinking, one thing you should not do if you're completely fucked up is get a tattoo. Don't do that. That's a living testimony to, I was an asshole, for the rest of your fucking life. Because I had one done while I was drunk. I think it says happiness and laughter in Mandarin, right here. I've never had a Chinese person that close to my balls going, that's what it says. May I go now? A friend of mine got a tattoo. It's supposed to say Golden Warrior in Mandarin. A Chinese friend saw it and said, no, it says ass monkey. And then another friend got a tattoo that was supposed to say Dawn of Enlightenment in Hindu. And a Hindi friend said, it says deliveries on Tuesday. So between the two of them, he's the ass monkey who delivers on Tuesday. So it's not... And, oh God, you get a tattoo when you're 20, your skin looks amazing, you get the barbed wire. But when you're fucking 50, it's a picket fence. And the girls, you get the tattoo and know that right now, the sunrise over your ass crack is sexy. But when you're fucking 50, it looks like it's an octopus chasing a starfish. Blah, blah. And your kids will go, don't wear a thong, Grandma, don't put on the thong. This has been wild. I have one, this is a weird, strange question. Having been on the road for a while, I've been watching a lot of porn. Yes, we have. I know. Has it been fun? You know. That's why you're so hairy. I know that. Now, and I got to watch. I know. The definition of pornography is pretty simple. Roman Polanski said, erotic is when you use a feather. Pornography is when you use the whole chicken. Now, if you're in a motel room, they have all these porn movies, and you have your choices, and they're always like, psycho sluts, real dykes. It's like, but the weird thing is, it's an hour and 10 minutes long. Who the fuck watches an entire porn movie? I mean, even with fast forwarding, it's pretty fucking crazy. It's like, no. Even just like, go back, go back. And the one thing you don't want with porn is slow motion, because it's like, It's a horror movie for your penis. Even your hands going, turn it off! Turn the fucking thing off! And the acting is always so terrible. There's always that one girl who's like, it's not Miss America, stay with the dick, what are you doing? And the acting is always fucking awful. It's always, oh, I will fuck you. You know you want to be fucked. But then I realized, wait a minute, someone writes this shit. Oh, fuck me hard, you little whore. Okay, that's it for today. And they're on some movie set and the guy's going, oh, fuck me. Line. Fuck me hard, you little whore. Thank you. Try and come on her left tit. Thank you. And it's been around for a long time. There's silent porn, like, I'm coming. It's like, no. Was there radio porn? I don't think George Burns was going, well, teabag me, Gracie. No. John Wayne never went, well, I'm going to drive it up the old Jism Trail, spunky. Walter Brennan, oh, Duke, you're tearing my ass apart. I'm on fire. It's like a wagon train going through a tight canyon. Dear Christ, you're tearing me apart. You never had Gregory Peck going, I'm going to glaze you like a Danish. Jimmy Stewart, well, work the shaft. Just, yeah, cradle my balls, say my name slowly, yeah. Maybe put a finger in my hiney, maybe one. Maybe two if you're a good friend, do it. Pull out a plum, what the fuck? You know, Elmer Fudd would never go, blow me. But there's a guy, I think, who'd do porn, and I think we'd watch and be very fascinated. I think Chris Walken could do porn. I think many women are going, I know. Someone already came. That's so cool. Chris would be like, I'm inside you. So deep inside you. I'm banging on the sides of you, hardly going fucking crazy. Now you know I'm in you. I came an hour ago, but I'm still inside you. Wow, that laugh is good. It's good for me too, baby. God bless you. Thank you all. This has been a great night. I leave you. No, wait. Don't start that yet, you crazy woman. Thank you, crazy lady who's got the rope tied around your neck. Are you all right now? Jesus, she's trying to hang herself with a glow rope. What? Thank you. Throw it to me, darling. So I know where you fucking are. Just keep that on. Right now I'm going, I fucking can see her. We're safe. She's got that rope, and you're swallowing it now? Oh, that's so attractive. Wow. That makes me want you in the worst way. And I know we can't go any further right now. People are going, what are you going to do, Robin? What are you going to do, wicked pisser, Robin? Where are you going to fucking go after the girl with the glow rope? If I was drinking, we'd be out the next day. I'd wake up with a glow rope in my ass going... A Boston cop going, hey, Mork, wake up. You got a fucking glow stick in your ass there, Mork. I don't know what the fuck happened to you, but I saw you a mile away. Fucking planes landed. Wow. I'll leave you now, but recently, somebody said to me, they say, Robin, you look like Bono. And I'm going, what the fuck are you on? But Bono was on stage recently in Scotland. It got very quiet, like right now. And he started clapping his hands. And he said, every time I clap my hands, a child in Africa dies. And from the back of the Scottish audience, some guy went, then stop fucking clapping your hands! Good night! Good night! Woo!